morning, good afternoon in some places. Hold on, I just gotta set some shit up real quick. Hold on. I just gotta fix some shit real quick. But listen, we are here. We are back. And we're gonna get into some things, okay? Okay, welcome. Good morning or good afternoon. I know this is not normal for me, but I got a long day ahead of me, and I know you guys wanted me to talk about this Steve Harvey and Monique situation. So we're going to get into some things briefly. The call-in number is up. So call in now because we're not going to get to everybody's call. So the number is 563-999-3658, okay? Now, if you are a returning subscriber, then you know how this shit goes. Some shit might fuck up, some shit might shut down, but we will get through the show, okay? And if you're a new subscriber, welcome and hello, okay?
Hello, motherfucker.
Wow, like this is new for me going this early because it's like I'm not used to it. You know what I mean? Instead of having a cocktail, I'm having a water or like a lemonade. You know what I mean? But we'll try this. I am transitioning from one software system to another. So if something cuts out, don't worry, we're good. Now that we got all of that out of the way, can we really get into some things about that Steve Harvey interview? Let me tell you something. This was a very, very good in-depth conversation. The conversation was so good, like I was teetering both sides of it, you know, because you got Steve Harvey, who was like, he's very logical and he understands what it takes to be successful, and he's very smart. Then you have Monique, who is strong. She can speak very well, and she gets her point across, and she doesn't just back down. What she feels, she's going to say, and how, you know, and she has a right to that. Now, if you don't know what happened, Monique went on the Steve Harvey show yesterday because ever since she was promoting her residency in Vegas. Shout out to Monique for, you know, the black ball becoming a little bit lighter. It's becoming not a black ball, but maybe a brown ball. But she went on the show to kind of talk about her residency in Vegas. First black woman to have a comedian to have a residency in Vegas. And her and Steve Harvey had to hash out some things because during the time of the blackball of Monique and the Netflix and all of these things, she felt as though that the key players, the prominent black figures in the entertainment business didn't have her back. Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Steve Harvey. Now, she goes on to say when the situation happened between Netflix and Amy Schumer and herself, all of them, Steve Harvey, Oprah, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, she's saying that they all talked to her behind the scenes and told her what Netflix did wasn't right. So if you don't know what happened with Netflix, I believe it was something like Netflix offered Amy Schumer like $5 million to do a Netflix special, and then only offered Monique $2 million. And Monique felt like she should be paid just the same as Amy Schumer, if not more. And so she was calling for a boycott of Netflix. And she felt as though, you know, like I was saying earlier, the prominent black figures in entertainment did not have her back. But they knew that Netflix was wrong, according to her. And so, you know, she went up and she did a comedy show, and she said that Lee, Oprah, and Tyler Perry could suck her D, okay? Suck her dick. And then Steve went on the air when he was asked about, you know, Monique and how everything, you know, how does he feel about the blackball of Monique? How does he feel about the Netflix? And how does he feel about Oprah and Tyler and Lee and all of the stuff that's going on with Monique? And Steve said that, he couldn't help her. She's gone too far. Like, she's burnt too many bridges. So Monique was upset with Steve for that because she was like, you're supposed to be my brother. You didn't have my back, but you knew the shit was wrong. And so they finally agreed to have a meeting on Steve's show, conveniently. And so they hashed it out. And so they got into some things. So, whatever, someone said they offered him like $500,000. Whatever the amount was, it was less than Amy Schumer, okay? So, now, fast forward, they start to get into some things on the show. And here's my thing about it. I'm a little back and forth because I'm with Monique because a little piece of me is Monique. Like, okay, I am like, okay, I don't like injustice. I don't like being treated unfair. And I definitely don't like for people that know that it's unfair, that have power, not to speak up and help me, right? But then at the same time, I understand Steve's point. And Steve basically told Monique, bitch, it is a money game. And I feel him on that. Monique's thing was, instead of it being, before it's a money game, it's an integrity game. But I feel as though Steve may be thinking of looking at it as like, well, this is my integrity, making sure that I stay in the money. Like Monique, there's no reason why Monique should not be one of the powerful black players in Hollywood. But a piece of Monique is difficult. And a piece of Monique is confrontational. There is that. Now, Steve Harvey is like, okay, well, Monique, I fuck with you. You my sister. But girl, I have a whole family. I have a whole career that I've built. I'm not going to be blackballed over you. Like, we sisters, meaning like, I mean, we brothers and sisters, meaning in the industry, you black, I'm black, we comedians, we came up together. When I see you, it's good. I'll talk to you on the phone about industry stuff, but you ain't my sister like that for me to go and jeopardize my livelihood and my family for you. He told that lady, he said, it is a money game, meaning everybody don't get to be in the money game. But once you get in the rotation of the money game, you want to stay in the money game. Okay? Oprah, Lee, Tyler, they all in the money. Steve, they all in the money game. Steve Harvey said, bitch, the best way to help poor people is not to become one of them. Wow. Meaning, Monique, I can't help you if I'm blackballed too. I can't help you if I ain't got no money. Like, I ain't never seen a poor person help another poor person with no money. Like, it just don't work. But at the same time, Monique is like, so what? You just bend over and sell out for the money? So because Steve was like, well, we're black. You're black. So you just gotta like take it. You just kind of gotta deal with it. And see, that's why I'm so conflicted, because on one end, I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to just deal with it because I have to, because I'm black and it's a money game and I don't have the power. So I want to speak out. Fuck them. Fuck Netflix. Fuck these people. But then on Steve's side, I'm like, but I have a family, I have a wife, you know what I mean? I still want to keep my money. So maybe I need to shut up because I'm living my best life. Monique, you out here, you know, your family is suffering because you're not really getting booked like that. Because you decided to speak out. I'm good. But to some, he may have lost his integrity, but at the same time, his integrity remains with his family, because if he gets blackballed or if he starts to lose deals because he's speaking out, then his family cannot live the life that they're accustomed to living. So it's just like one of those things where I understand both sides of it. So it's hard. It's hard. So I want to know what you guys think. Like, whose side are you on? Are you with Monique? Are you with Steve? Here's the thing. I think Steve got the better of Monique in the conversation. I think Steve made Monique kind of understand, or he got her upset, because she did seem like, oh, like, you know what? We're not going to get anywhere, but you're right. Let me just be quiet. I don't think she liked the part where she should apologize, where he said she should apologize to Oprah and Lee and Tyler. But I think Monique definitely should apologize, and I definitely think that they should apologize to her. It's just one of those things, man, that's really, 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 really tricky, because I ride right in the middle, because I know me, I'm the type of person where I am going to speak out. You know, I'm going to say how I feel, and I'm going to let you know that that's unfair. But does that really work? Does that really work? And we've seen how much Monique had to go through to speak out when she spoke out. But then you got people like Steve that's like, shit, I ain't speaking out. I'm just going, whatever happens, I'm just going to tuck my tail and keep getting this money. Which makes sense, because he's living his best life, but I mean, at what cost? It's one of those things, man. All right, let's take some calls. What you think? Let's see. 563-999-3658. Okay, we got a caller. 813-9189. You're live on the air.
Armand?
Yes.
So, what do you think about this being a publicity stunt for his ratings? Because he was trending, number one.
I should have got to that. Okay, so that also goes into the brother and sister thing. They're not real brothers. Okay. That's why I also was saying they're not real brothers and sisters, because at the end of the day, Steve, y'all had this conversation live on the air. So this was definitely for Steve's show. He knows this is probably going to be his biggest show of the year. So if she was really his sister, they would have had this conversation already, and they wouldn't have done this on his show.
And he wouldn't have been that disrespectful to her, because I feel like he was kind of disrespectful. Like, when they first started talking, you know, she was getting back with him, but I feel like in the second part, she wasn't really giving him too much. She was just letting him talk, really. But we've all known that he's been a coon, though. How did he have all these jobs and shit without, you know,
bending over,
getting a job? There's other black people out here. Exactly. And look at that wife of his. He learned from the best. So, hey.
But see, that's the catch-22. Because I mean, I was so shocked when he said that. He was just like, I'm not going to, you know, risk basically my money and my career for the sake of my integrity. He's like, fuck my integrity. I'm going to do what I have to do to maintain my lifestyle. But at the same time, is the money his integrity? Like, maintaining his lifestyle is his integrity towards his family? Because if he goes under, so does his family.
You don't think he has enough? Well, yeah, he got to keep making.
Well, you got to think about it. If it's me and you, and me and you as friends, right? And you love me down, girl, like, we cool.
Right.
But like, I'm doing I'm going through something, and I'm asking you to speak out, but it can possibly jeopardize whatever money you got coming in. But you got kids, a husband, and a family. Are you really going to speak out on my behalf?
I guess you just gotta. I mean, look, Monique didn't have nobody backing her up really when she did this. Do you think Steve would if he did? I feel like he would.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel I can understand both sides just like you can, but I'm not going to keep my mouth shut at the detriment to my own people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the white people, I'm sorry, the Caucasians, whatever, that's what they want us to do. They want us to not care about our brothers and sisters and just keep going with the money. Basically, that's how they see us. So, I mean, basically, this is off topic, but it can be compared to the Mayweather thing. This nigga's still shopping at Gucci. He don't give a damn. They're
Right.
money hungry. That's all they care about, money. So, I mean, bye, Steve. You can be canceled too, just like Kelly Clarkson got your time slot. Goodbye.
Oh, I heard that. Thank you, caller.
But thanks. Love you. Bye.
Bye. So is Steve Harvey a coon? Are we going so are we upset with Steve Harvey? Are we a coon? Whose team are we? Team Monique or Team Steve Harvey? Private caller, you're live on the air. Hello, I think
What's up, Armand?
What's going on, Michi? So whose team are you?
I would have to, of course, be Team Monique, but I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see both points of view because the reality of the situation is Steve is telling her just like, Whoopi told her, like, you know that we have to coon in order to remain within the room. You know what I'm saying? So it's just cooning all night, all day. Like, you can't step outside of that if you about that money. And so for Monique, she was pretty much saying, like, I've already reached the upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that we're supposed to be treated, once you reach that, I still can't be treated like that. So that's kind of where she's going with it. Like, I've already gotten what most people can't get. I'm holding that award. And from it, I should at least be awarded the ability to stand on that award with my work. But I still can't do that. So that's where her talking out was like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm still, at the bottom of the barrel, just eating crumbs that are thrown to me still, even though I have this and it's still. And so that's where she's like, no, I'm speaking out for the people coming, into the game behind me. Because if I'm still at this point, look where we are. And everyone's pretty much telling her, the deal. It's a numbers game. You just continue cooning or you get cut off. And so for him to
that's
tell
hard
her,
for me. That's a hard pill for me to swallow. Like, because I feel like that's basically what he told her. But it's so real.
And it's a hard pill to swallow, but that is the reality. Like, you're in the Hollywood machine. If they choose you, they choose you. If they pluck you, they pluck you. And so that's kind of exactly what we're dealing with, where he was like, I can't put myself on the line for you, but nobody can. Because the way that you're out here eating crumbs, we all eating crumbs. And that's what she's saying, which is what, in that interview, because I did see it, hey, what scared him and why he kept talking over her was he was afraid. He was afraid of what she might say.
What she might say, yes.
Real and yes. He was trying to stop all that. Like, just even stop her from being able to say, because what she's saying is real, and you have to watch that because you could be targeted too. Because this is his show, and he's trying to, keep his point coming in.
And he's trying to finally publicly kind of speak out and be on her side, but he didn't want her to say too much. And then they also had a private conversation, and he didn't know all what she was going to reveal about their conversation.
Exactly. And that's why he was so scared, trying to keep talking over her, that second part of the interview. And that's kind of why she could see that, she knows the game, and she's kind of getting into that, back where, all right, we'll just, leave it at that too. Because at the end of the day, this is truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, either you gonna go create your own way, which she still did, because that's what she showed as well, and that's what scares them. That's what really scares them, is that no matter what, she showed, hold on, I'm not gonna continue to step and fetch it. I'm gonna speak up, and I'm gonna still do what I need to do, because I'm gonna get that. And that's what scares any of them, because as soon as you know your own power and that you don't have to step and fetch my ass, like, what? I've run shit. Oh, I'm about to do this. Once you know that's the case, it's a wrap. And so that's where real fear is coming in from all of them because everybody's like, no, you just have to take it. You just have to take it. No, you just have to take it. If that's where you living at. I don't, and I'm not. And so that's another reason why she's a threat to a lot of people. Because once you know your power and you live in it, oh, baby, you live in it.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Mishi.
Definitely.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
All right. 678-1173. You're live on the air. Are you Team Monique or Team Steve? Is Steve Harvey a coon?
I would say team neither.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is I don't like Steve Harvey.
Okay.
But I think Monique is going about things wrong. And I think he was right when he told her that. Just like you are when you're at your company, you cannot go into a company acting a fool, demanding this and demanding that. They will replace you.
Just because
Just like
you have
that.
an Oscar.
Right. Just because of whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm speaking let's just talk corporate America. I go to my job. I can't just come in there and, you know what I mean, wreak havoc. Like, no, I have to be a little bit political. I have to be a little bit wise, you know, and I think what I don't like about Monique is that, yes, she's right. She's talented. She deserves a certain amount of money. But then you go on stage and you tell those folks, suck your whatever, if you had one, and then you're not wrong.
Right.
Like, she doesn't see anything that she does as inappropriate, out of order. Anybody that would say something that to you like that in the street would get punched in their face. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So you don't just say things like that. Yeah, and then you sit up there and play the victim card. Like, you can't do that. You have to be, and I think what Steve was trying to tell her was stop being a fool out in these streets. If you want to get the money, you're saying you're suffering. Then you notice in the interview, she was like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. Well, just 5 minutes ago, you said you weren't good, that your family was suffering as a result. So which one is it? You know what I mean? She's wishy-washy. She's not doing things. I mean, she's like just the classic, I am emotional about this, and I'm just going to come in here, you know what I mean, and just say whatever and think think about, like, I and I hate to go off on a tangent, but I think about the lady from NASA, Katherine Johnson. What if she felt that way? We wouldn't have any part in the space program.
Right.
She had to use the bathroom in the black only area. She sucked up and she made it happen. I'm not saying be a coon, but be wise. Know what battle to pick. Like, you're being a fool out here. Like, at least take the Netflix, take the Netflix option,
right,
and then make it do what it do, and maybe you can spend that money or you can demand more. But just like in the music industry, Armand, if you're not popping right now, we're not booking you.
Right.
Period. Or we're not giving you your fee when you are at your top tier. So I think she's getting it twisted with business and personal or talent. It's not your talent. It's your business. You're not handling it right. So that's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you, caller.
I don't like these. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. And I think that caller made some valid points. Here's the thing. I agree with Monique as well, but at the same time, I can't sit here and say Monique is not a part of the problem. Monique, you could see it. Monique is difficult. She is. Monique is confrontational. And another thing, Monique has been around for a long time. What did you do with all that money? If you're suffering, somebody didn't manage the money right either, obviously. There's a lot of components to this. And I just feel as though we can throw around brother, sister, friend, family, but list all day long. But until you are really related or until you're really close with someone, people are not just going to stick their necks out there for you. And sometimes, even if you are related, people are not going to go stick their necks out there for you and stand behind you. But it's just one of those things that's so hard, man, because I feel what Monique is saying, but I understand Steve. And it's just kind of like, you could speak out, but all that speaking out don't do nothing for you. We know you're right. We know it's wrong. But guess what? You ain't got no money. You ain't booked. But your point is out. It's out, but nobody cares because the people that's tucked their head and they just gonna say, yes, sir. They got TV gigs, networks, big movies, the money. So at some point, is the money worth more than your integrity? That's the question today. Money versus integrity. Which one would you rather have? Okay, let's get into some things. 870-9507, you're live on the air.
What's going on, Armand? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? I'm good. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are.
Okay, my thing is with Monique, and I'm going to say this. What happened to that integrity when she was playing on Soul Plane, acting a fool? Or that integrity when she was doing other parts? The point of the fact is she thought she got to a point or a level of excellence that she could become demanding.
Mm-hmm.
And when they showed her you didn't play the game properly and you still didn't go when she was winning these awards and going her way to getting the Oscar, she still had to show up and play these functions and play the game properly. Once she got the Oscar and did everything she was to do, it's the same with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx didn't get paid for Ray going all over the world doing that. But he ran the gambit. Once you ran the gambit and got the award and got the accolade and showed that you can do it, then the next movie you played in, which is a crappy movie, could be a $20 million movie. And the movie after that. You see what I'm saying? But you got to run the gambit. She ran the race, but then as she's running the race, she got an attitude that I'm all this. Every award she kept winning, the nastier she got. So finally, she felt like, well, I got this Oscar. I can demand anything. No, you can't demand nothing because you still got to run the race. Remember, you got an Oscar here, but you still got the European market. You got to run that race over there, too. You got to show them that you're humble and you accept their awards, too. But now you want to get snotty with it. So now you want to run your mouth because one thing I have a problem with, you can't be the victim and also the aggressor.
Ooh.
You can't be the attacker and also don't hurt me. That makes no sense. And if you notice in the interview, she kept on putting out these people's names. Oprah, Tyler. Oprah, Tyler. She kept on saying these people's names when you know these people are the fucking giants in your land. Why do you keep saying their names? Steve Harvey wasn't afraid. Steve Harvey's telling her, shut the fuck up. Stop mentioning the people who can make the way for you.
Right.
Stop fucking with the people who can open the doors for you. These people have their own studios. They have Tyler Perry literally can like her tomorrow and write a whole fucking TV show and put her on TV. Just like that.
But I think the thing is, I think her frustration is before all of the Netflix and all of that, why haven't either one of them done it? Oprah has had OWN for over 10 years, 15 years. Why hasn't she been giving Monique something?
Because she keep running her fucking mouth.
Right.
She keep being offensive with it. And a lot of people don't forget, too. Remember, she just like months ago, she called Whoopi Goldberg a slave.
Oh, I don't remember that. But I
look it up. This is a woman that won an EGOT. She won every award you can win. And even when she was trying to tell her, calm your nerve, girl. I understand your frustration, but if you tone it down, you can get back on the scene. Because you got to look at it. I'll give you a perfect example. Robert Downey Jr. That nigga went to jail. He was on cocaine. He knew every opportunity he could. And he had award and Oscars, too. remember? Went to
Uh-huh.
jail. When he did Iron Man for $700,000. Terrence Howard, the co-star, got paid more than him for the first movie.
Wow.
By the second movie, because he paid his part, he got $35 million. Third movie, $35 million. Avenger, $35 million. Anytime Iron Man shows up, they have to pay him $35 million, even if he's not the biggest star in it.
Wow.
But he played his part because he knew he screwed up. So
All
you
right,
have to
caller.
take time.
We got to take some more calls. We got to
Okay,
take some
bro.
more calls, but you got into
Have
some
a good
things
one.
today. I like that. Thank you.
All right.
All right, we get into some things today. 561-4927. You're live on the air.
Hello, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I just want to say that, just really quick, well, I love this show, and I just feel like people don't believe you blackballed until somebody else says it. Like,
Okay.
she been saying she was blackballed for years and years, and people just like, girl, you just got a bad attitude. You just got a bad attitude. And I hate to bring up Nikki, but the same thing with Nikki. Nikki was saying she was blackballed, but then as soon as DJ Envy said on camera, all of a sudden people believe it. And it's just like, they always try to turn, well, Nikki did something, or Monique did that to herself. What did she do to herself? And I feel like because people love Oprah, we love to say Oprah is our auntie and Tyler Perry is our uncle. We don't know her. I love Oprah, but you don't know them personally. And I feel like people put Oprah in this God-like persona, so they feel like Monique did something wrong, and Oprah and Tyler Perry, they're so nice, and Oprah ain't all that damn nice. Like people think.
Well,
I think behind the scenes she does a lot of stuff, and I just feel like people need to,
Well, no, I agree with that too. Even in my industry, as a YouTuber and as a blogger, as a personality, a lot of us have some of the same subscribers and following, and there's a lot of people that you all like and love and think are so genuine and so real and so just, sweet. And really behind the scenes, they are the nastiest, they are the shadiest, they are the dirtiest. But if I went out and said it, no one would believe me. Because there's been times, like, I deal with it as well. Like, I don't even speak on this individual, but it's one of these individuals that so many people like, but they are like the nastiest fucking person behind the scenes. And it's like, bitch, but in front of camera, it's like, oh, you know what? Yeah. I love her. She's so great. She's so sweet and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, no, that's not who that bitch really, really, really is.
My thing with Steve Harvey is he was like, oh, you're losing right now. We could be winning. But she just got a Vegas residency, and she's the first person. I'm like, well, how's she losing? Like, she's not missing no meals, and she's straight. I mean, yeah, she's not doing what she wants to do, but, I mean, she's okay, and I just feel like Steve Harvey want her to, like, bow down and tell me, I'm going to set up a meeting, and, like, I think Monique need to just keep it pushing. She been doing what she did, I mean, it is what it is. People ain't gonna believe her, and she just needs to keep doing her little Vegas residency and do stuff by herself. Everything don't have to be on a big scale, Like people feel like if she don't have a HBO Netflix special, then she losing. But she probably getting just as much money as other people, and I just feel like basically we just don't know Oprah and nothing like that. So
thank you, caller.
Bye,
love you too. Have a great day. All right. Private caller, you're live on the air.
Okay, really quick. I got a couple points. I got to be quick so I can remember. I just think that when it comes to Steve Harvey, he's like that house nigga that's like, be quiet, it ain't that bad. Master beat us on Monday and beat us on Sunday, so don't make Master be so mad at us. It's got to be, yes, he's one of those. He wants it to stay the way that it is. I don't think that Mo was wrong in the way that she confronted Oprah and Lee. People say, no, she should never got on the stage and said, oh, yeah, if I had a dick, suck it. But to me, they basically told her to suck their dick when they decided to not pay her for showings, knowing that she does have a family as well. They know that Mo has already put in her time. Before Precious, she had already had her a show of her own, talk show, and a show on BET for years. She had already put in time. She was a part of the Queens of Comedy. So you can't tell somebody who's already did the dirty work, so to speak, because I heard one caller say that she was just getting too arrogant. You got to play the game. I do believe in the beginning when she came out, she played the game already. You can't tell somebody to keep playing the same-ass game. It's not working. If you want to move up in your job, you don't want to just continue to be a project manager. You want to be a director and a VP. So at the end of the day, when you apply for jobs that you qualify for, you do not want your boss to be like, well, I'm going to go ahead and let you be the VP, but I want you to, I'm going to give you $20,000 now, but you won't get you're not going to get paid for another 6 months. You're going to be like, what?
Right.
What the fuck is that?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I feel like, no, she wasn't wrong for saying suck my dick, because without them saying suck my dick, they told Mo to suck their dick when they asked you to work for free. Where they do that at?
Yeah.
Where do they work for free at? I just need to know that. She's not a beginner.
I forgot she had that show. She had that late night show on BET.
Yes.
She has been,
she had
that's
a talk show, and she had talk show, and she had the Parkers. And
right.
She had the Parkers.
Well, that was my thing. That's why I feel like Monique should be in the conversation of a Steve Harvey, an Oprah, a Lee Daniels, a Whoopi Goldberg. Like, she is like prominent, like she should be in that league of people. And she should have been in that league. And now it's like, if she asked that, it's kind of like, how dare her ask for that? Why? Because she's not skinny? Because she's not pretty enough? So how dare you open up your mouth, little fat girl, because we let you in, so shut up. That's the way I felt. And I feel like, why is she wrong for speaking up? She's not wrong for speaking up, because you got to remember, Mo has stated many times that she wasn't just fighting for the money, but she was also fighting for women that was coming up behind her. Everybody can't fight the same. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all of us did not fight the same. You have to have people who are in the battle that know different tactics. You cannot all fight. So if she's fighting aggressive and somebody else can fight passive aggressive and the other one fights passive, we need all three. We need all three to win this. Black people have a different plight. One way is not going to work with us. I do need the homegirl to stand up and fight the way she can. I do need the corporate America woman to fight the way she fight. I need the educated person to fight the way that they fight. We cannot be all the same. And as far as her coming in the situation emotional, anybody that's made money know that money, period, makes you emotional. You don't fuck with nobody's money. You have a problem. You want to have a problem. So at the end of the day, they want Mo to take this lightly, but you're messing with somebody's money. I don't care. People have died over $20. Yes.
Okay? So what you don't do is you don't mess with people's money. So I think that she put in the groundwork. She demands the respect. I don't think she should back out. I think she should stay aggressive. I think that as far as her being successful, that's for her to decide what is success for her.
Okay.
If success means that, no, you may not make millions of dollars on a show, but you can sleep good at night because you know you kept your boot on their neck. You're still making money. You're still able to live at the country club and do your regular stuff. You still got money. Then I think then that's fine. To me, she seems as though that she's doing the right thing, and she seems to be feeling like she's very successful because of her fight and her stance. If you listen to what she's saying, it's less about money and more about integrity and pride. And for the people that's coming up, people who don't have money put it on the money part, but that's not what it is for Mo. She's seen it. She's got it. She's driving a nice car. She has a residency. She's living in the country club already. It's not about that. It's about the respect level that she feels as though, how you going to tell a woman like me who's had her own talk show, Parker's Queens of Comedy, been on so many black shows, that you only going to give me $500,000 and I'm an Oscar and I got an Oscar? You going to try to tell me you going to give me $500,000? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like for real. Now it's not even about money. Now it's disrespect. You disrespect me. I already put in time.
Okay. I feel you on that.
In these streets.
That makes a lot of sense.
So people's forgetting that y'all want her to play the game. She already played the game, and you already know that when you played the game already, there's a time when that's up. Now you can start calling the shots. So you can't tell her that when she played the game and now she's ready to call the shots because she's got that time under her belt, she's wrong. No, suck my dick.
So you Team Monique. So you think Steve Harvey is a coon then?
I think Steve Harvey is a coon and he is a house nigga.
Oh.
He's the one that keeps the slave. He keeps the slaves in order. He is the one that tells you when you're ready to rebel, he say no because he's up in the air conditioner. He ain't trying to have nobody ruin him coming out there working in no field for your black ass. He want to stay in the air conditioner and serving food because it's cooler and he can get lemonade every now and then and he can sneak a piece of chicken.
I heard that. Thank you, caller.
You're very welcome. Have a good one.
She went in. See, now that was another perspective because I was just so torn. That was a good perspective, Monique. I forgot Monique did have that show, that talk show. She's been there. She's done that. So listen, we got about 10 more minutes left. We have a queue full of people. I don't know if there's anybody that just feel like they have to get through because I have to go with the people that's been on here the longest. So if you feel like you have to get through, then y'all know, bitch, we do take super chats. Super chats do move to the front. But if not, if you don't make it on this call, you may make it on the next show, okay? But if you want to make sure you get through, then that's how we're going to do it. Put your money where your mouth is. All right, moving on. 978-8025. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
I will start by saying this. I work in the industry, but I just started listening to your show not too long ago, and I'm so grateful for you because you make me laugh every night when I go to bed.
Oh, thank you.
So a couple times I've missed you live, so I just got the notification, so that's why I'm talking low, but I'm very happy you chose my number.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, honestly, I'm at work right now. I'm a floor director, but I work in the sports industry right now.
Okay.
What I will say is this. Steve Harvey, when you work for television, I know, first of all, Steve Harvey's not a coon. It's easier said than done. One thing Steve Harvey did admit to Monique in her face was that he was wrong. No one is perfect. Steve Harvey, it's not his fault that he's in demand. It's not his fault that he's one of the only black hosts that people want to go to. So what he said was, I'm not going to jeopardize this for what you're doing. And Monique could have went about it the right way. And first of all, I love Monique, queen of comedy, one of my favorite comedians. But Monique was being a bit hypocritical. You forgot that when Oprah and Tyler Perry were asking her to come to COON Festival to promote Precious, she said, oh, no, me and Sydney, my husband Sydney, we're spending family time together. I cannot come. And they said, please, can you please come to COON? We'll pay for you to come here. So then she said, okay, you'll pay for my hotel, but is there a number attached to me coming? Can you pay for me to come? And they said, no, we're not going to give you money to come. This is what you're supposed to do in the film industry. So it's the same exact thing. Steve Harvey, this is about his money. You care about money too. So why is it okay for you to ask for money, but it's not okay for Steve Harvey to be getting his money? So it's contradictory. You care about your family. He cares about his family. So you want to spend time with your family, but when it comes to a price of money, oh, well, I guess they'll be okay. I'll come because it has to do with money. So, it's a bit hypocritical, but Steve Harvey's not a coon. I think he did a very good job on his show, the way he addressed it with Monique. And honestly, both of them made very, very good points. He said you cannot be like a G, like her husband from Baltimore. I went to Morgan State. Like, they G out there. And he said, this is the industry. You can't come here and you can't talk like that. You can't say, my wife needs to be paid $5 million or else she's not doing the movie. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Because, see, you work in the industry now, and see, there may be some people that don't work in the industry. And see, I'm reading some of the comments, but from what you're saying, it makes sense too. See, this is where I'm stuck. So some people are saying that you are approving cooning. You're with the cooning. But can you enlighten some of us that don't work in the industry how it works?
Sure. That's easy to say when you're not there. You're calling Steve Harvey a coon. That's because you're not in his position. But if you were in his position, 9 times out of 10, damn well you would have done the same exact thing. Okay? This is the thing. When you're in the industry, he's in demand. So he may have been saying behind closed doors, Monique, what you're doing is the right thing, telling Tyler Perry what she's doing is right, but he could not come out and say it publicly. It does not make him a coon. This is a man that has contracts that are signed for the next 10, 15 years. Why would he come out and say something like that? And it wasn't like he was ignoring Monique. He was addressing the issue on his radio show behind closed doors, but Monique wanted him to scream it from the mountaintop, and it does not work like that. It doesn't. So that's why I was so happy when I saw them together on the show, because first of all, Steve Harvey said a lot of things publicly that some people probably wouldn't even say. He said, I was wrong. I was wrong. I should have called you sooner. I should have called you sooner. And I heard one of your other callers say something to the extent of Steve Harvey was, I think Steve Harvey was downing Monique. No, he said, you're the first black woman to headline a Las Vegas residency. He was bigging her up. And he was like, I'm sorry, I should have called you, and I was wrong. I think it took a lot of G for him to say that, because he could get in trouble for saying that alone.
Yes.
And Monique, I love her, but we have to admit, Monique did not, she said a lot of, OPRAH, Tyler Perry, suck my dick. That's not professional, homegirl. There's a lot of ways we can solve this problem by not being offensive and disrespectful. But that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much. I like that. You provided some very good insight. Between you and the last caller, now I'm dead stuck in the middle again, because the caller before you was great and you were great. Thank you. Thanks for watching, too.
No problem. Love you.
Love you, too.
I love you, and I will be calling back.
Okay, bye. Wow. We are getting into some things. And see, this is the topic, it's hard for me to just formulate a solid opinion, because I'm literally dead split. I feel both. It's like I don't really know. Let's take another caller. 817-7103. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, so I'm team neither, but I do understand what Steve Harvey was saying.
Okay.
Yes, I do agree with everyone saying that Monique has all of this body of work. Absolutely correct. The thing is, you can't complain about what they're not giving you if you didn't put the money behind yourself. The difference between her, Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, hell, even Lunel, she's been around for years. She didn't put the money behind herself. In the interview, she stated she got that call saying that she had $1 million. What have we seen that Monique had a producer credit on, that she put her money behind? What special did Monique say, I'm going to put this out for me? Nothing. She's always been going around collecting checks. So you've been going around collecting checks, you get all these great accolades, and then you start talking shit, but they're supposed to still give you the checks. That's not how it works. And that's all Steve was telling her. You can't expect to go out here and keep collecting checks if you want to talk about these people. Because once again, you may be worth this in your eyes, but you didn't even back it up. If you can't put your money behind you, why am I going to believe it? You don't believe in yourself, clearly. It's nothing to put your money up. You can talk about Cat Williams all day long, but how many of those tours that Cat Williams sat there said, I paid for? Kevin Hart, he paid for himself. So, yeah, he's going to get the millions because he paid for it. Steve Harvey put up specials himself, and they bought it from him. Because why? He put his money behind him. That's all he was telling her. That's it. Y'all can say Steve is a coon or whatever the case may be, but Steve still has money coming in, whether if he talks shit about them people or not, which is probably why she was able to come on his damn show. Because he still has a work, with or without the show.
Right.
That's just all I got to say about it. I mean, Nick Cannon, he can talk shit about whatever, because he still has money, with or without the show. Why? Because he put his money behind himself.
Right.
Period.
Ooh.
That's the only reason why people were upset with Monique. You can't expect me to be on your side if you ain't showed me that you truly grinding. Everything that you did was from somebody else. No, it doesn't go that way. What tour has Monique put her money on, and it was just her headlining? When she came to Dallas, Texas, it was with Mike Epps' tour. Ain't nobody checking for Mike else, but he put his money behind his tour, and he invited her on it.
Yeah.
You have never heard of nothing like that from Monique. That's why people were on her ass telling her to shut the fuck up because, bitch, you ain't did it for yourself.
Oh.
And then you hired this man that ain't had no damn money, and now you mad because you broke. Hell, he ain't out to manage no damn money. You was paying him.
Oh. Well.
If we gonna get real technical into it, that's why Steve said, your man can't be out there be aggressive like that. That's why he was on her team, because he wasn't a boss. Period.
All right. Thank you, caller.
Thank you. You have a good one. Bye.
All right, that just about wraps it up. Wow, we have really gotten to some things today. So you know what? Maybe I might do a morning live, and then maybe we might do a morning live and do a late night live. So listen, if you guys are catching this at the replay, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Anybody that's on here right now that's new, subscribe to the channel so you catch my notifications when we go live. Listen, this is the greatest show on YouTube. We definitely get into some things here. If you would like to copy your merchandise, you can visit us at thearmandwigginshow.com and get all your merchandise. We have a music show every Wednesday. If you have any artists out there, rappers, singers, you guys want to showcase your music, visit us at thearmandwigginshow.com and submit your music. And, you know, stay tuned because I love this show. I love this channel. I love the people that come on here because we really get into some things. As far as the Monique and Steve Harvey, I'm torn because I understand both perspectives. I understand, you know, how to survive in an industry that's not really meant for you, but if it's working, you know, you don't want to mess up your money and your livelihood, especially if you've spent a lot of time building. You don't want it to all be taken away, especially in a time to where, you know, everyone is so sensitive. So you say one wrong thing, then your whole career and legacy is gone. Everything you work for is over in a matter of a tweet, in a matter of an Instagram post. Career is over. So I understand that. But then I also understand on Monique's side, like, why should I have to sit and take it when other people don't? Like, what makes this person better than me when we're all people? So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is it integrity or money? Would you have your integrity or would you rather your money? What would you do for the money? Would you lose your integrity for the money, or would you keep your integrity and say fuck the money? Is Steve Harvey a coon, or is Monique difficult? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I am Armand Wiggins. You can follow me all across your social medias at The Armand Wiggins Show. And until next time, I will see you soon. Make sure you guys subscribe. Bye.